Okay, IED, this is a follow-up with activity 2.1.1, tolerate this. And I'm going to show you an example of how to create tolerance notations in OnShape. First thing that you need to do is make sure you have a part already created. I'm going to use the AirPod from the protective case that we did earlier. And you're going to make a drawing file out of this. So click the plus and then click the new drawing and set out your views as we've done before. And you should have something that kind of looks like this, or whatever part that you have pulled up. Obviously the part doesn't matter, it's just going to depend on what you actually got set up. So I'm going to click on the dimension button, and whenever we click on the dimension button, click the top and the bottom or the left and the right of whatever you want to try to get a dimension for. And then whenever you're getting ready to click on your number, go ahead and click, and there'll be this little box that says ±1 that appears. Move your mouse over it, and it will give you the window for the tolerances that you have. The actual base dimension is going to be right here on the middle, the left side window. And then you can select what type of tolerance that you want, either to be a symmetrical or a limit tolerance. I normally go with symmetrical because that gives you a plus and minus in both directions. But if you were to set it to like a limit tolerance, that would put two values here, just like we've talked about with our limit tolerances. And you could also do, I believe, the unilateral one. See if we can actually, I think that might be basic. No, that's still plus and minus. Let's see, what about deviation? That looks about the same. I don't know. If you want to do unilateral, um, oh no, I got you. So like, if you go to just going around all over the place here. If you go to deviation, you can get your unilateral tolerance put in here. So if you only need it to go one direction, it looks like deviation is going to be the selection for you. I normally use symmetrical because that just gives you a plus and minus value. Let's say that this AirPod thickness, if we were to calculate it from the factory, really shouldn't have a thickness more or less than maybe 5 thou from it. So in our plus and minus window over here, we would type in 0.005, and then that would give us 5 thou in the plus and the negative direction. And then whenever you're happy with that, just hit, kind of move that away. And if you click out of the box, those dimensions will still stay in place. Now you can go ahead and hit escape, and then your window, your mouse will change over from a cursor, from a plus sign over back to the cursor. And we know then that these will actually stay in place, and I can click and drag and move these around just like I normally could. So the big thing from this is that your tolerances are in the dimension button. That's the really big key take home to get from here. Really simple, really straightforward. I hope you have a great day, and we'll talk later.